So guys, this was how we cut this trade of about 1170 pips, right, on gold. We posted all this on our TikTok and on the YouTube, guys. So let me break it down for you guys. So if you look at this, around this period was when I think the CPI came out, and I anticipated that price was going to buy. All right, but what price did was price came down first and took this low and then started pushing up. Now we tried catching some buys here. So when price got up here, we saw how price was forming here, right? As you can see, if you go to a lower time frame, you would see that price was printing a continuation pattern, heads and shoulders pattern continuation, right? And so we looked for how to capitalize on the buys. So let's go to a lower time frame. As you can see, this was where we entered this trade, around here. So we waited for the continuation pattern, the inverse heads and shoulders pattern, to give us the confirmation, right, that price wants to actually keep pushing higher. And then that was when we now got that entry. So let's go to a lower time frame. So looking at the charts, right, as you can see, this was during the time for the news, right? So this was a clear heads and shoulders pattern, as you can see it. Price continued moving up, right? Price kept moving up. We tried getting some buys here, and then when we now started to see the heads and shoulders pattern forming here, we like using the higher time frames like the 4-hour daily and the weekly to know exactly the overall direction of price. And then we come to the 1 hour and the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes to look for clear confirmations for entry. So looking at this now, you can see that price was giving us heads and shoulders pattern here. Going to a lower time frame would have been much better, so you see things clearer. So you can see. So what we'll be waiting for price to do at this point was for price to come back down and give us confirmations, right, on a much lower time frame for entries, and then we buy it. So that's what we're waiting for. Okay, so looking at what price had formed here, price then came down, all right, gave us opportunities here, pushed back up, broke it, and then came back down. And then we went from here, we went in for a buy and took it up, right? And you can see this is a strong support area. Looking at this zone, you can see that the trend lines we drew. Price came here, tested this, broke it, came back to this point, tested it, broke up, came back to this point, tested it again, and then we knew that price would continue to push up. All right, especially since this was a larger heads and shoulders that had formed here. Can you see it? So as soon as price broke it, we knew that price would come back down to this area, this whole area, and then buy from there. So we were waiting for the confirmations around this whole area. We saw it on the 15 minutes, and then we capitalized on it and we took it and we held the trade. So that was how we're able to get this move. All right, soon as we saw price rejecting up, we came into this trade. Had multiple positions here and here, right? And then price went up and kept going up, and that was how we held the trade. This trade went into about 1170 pips in profit. Okay, now when price got, definitely we were taking partials as it kept going up. At each point. And so when price got here, we got stopped out somewhere around this zone. When price got here, coming back down, we got stopped out somewhere around this zone. All right, so that was how we got this trades, guys. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe and like and share this video with others. Every weekend we share an analysis of what we think price might do in the new week. All right, so make sure to subscribe so you will not miss any of those updates that we're going to be sharing with you guys. This week we've not taken any trade. We're just waiting and watching price to give us a nice setup before we get in on the trade. You know, patience is everything. The name of the game is patience. That's how you trade. You don't just trade carelessly. So that is it, guys. Have a wonderful day. Peace out, guys.